Now this is exactly. Reef's taking another hit. Oh no, we're delayed.
About to be, yeah. Yeah.
Um, this is exactly what happened, and this is exactly why you see Pramila Jayapal right now out there trying to sell this turd.
Yeah.
Okay, this is
Yeah. And
exactly
you
why.
you told me this headline. You told me this headline and I was like, "Yep, that makes sense." Like, what?
All right, this was 5 days ago, October 26th,
Yeah.
and nobody said a word about it. Really, I find this
If we
unbelievable.
don't act like we're winning, the American people won't believe it either. Yeah. Yeah. Everything is fine.
Nothing
Everything
to
is
see
fine.
here. Please disperse.
Nothing to see
Okay.
here.
So,
Please
Democratic
disperse.
leadership advised House progressives behind closed doors Monday night that they better start acting like they're getting a major win, even if the reality is that it seems on the verge of being gutted, which we all know it was, thanks to an aggressive assault by corporate lobbyists. If we don't act like we're winning, the
Right.
American people won't believe it either. Unreal. Embrace this and have a narrative of success. The platitudes of nothing. Nancy. Thanks, Nancy.
Nancy. Yes, I drove her boat yesterday. It was grueling work. You know how many
Yes.
ice cream freezers you
An
have to clean
initial
out?
an initial
It's ridiculous.
$6 trillion ambition to invest the nation's crumbling physical infrastructure and care economy over 10 years has been reduced by relentless corporate pressure down to something between 1.5 and 2. Probably about 1.75, about half what they were even 2 weeks ago. They don't even mention that this was originally 16 trillion that Bernie had suggested that we originally needed, but that's another story for another day. Mansion and cinema,
Yep.
mansion and cinema, cinema, mansion, mansion and cinema. Okay, so you've got that big pharma, Wall Street. You've got everybody stood against embraced by the CPC. Pelosi suggested to her members that it was time to admit the corporate influence campaign has won the game. You embrace this.
Yeah.
How about, so what is there to embrace?
Embrace it.
And what is this new vision of success that they should be touting? Right? As of this writing, because it still keeps getting chopped, the hope for paid family leave had dwindled to just 4 weeks. We know that's already gone. Or perhaps not at all. Now it's gone. Promise of Medicare expansion, serious doubt. That's now gone. Yep. Expanded childhood tax credit is now just 1 year as opposed to 10 or 5 or even 3. That's now gone. But they eliminated childhood poverty, right? Okay.
Yep.
Tuition free community college
Uh,
likely out. Yep. Gone. Universal pre-K and childcare remains. But not really. Right. Only as a fraction, means tested into a worrying absurdity. We were just talking about this earlier today with some friends about childcare. Unbelievable. On climate,
it
again,
really is.
on climate, Joe Manchin, Mr. Coal Baron himself, $400,000 for the fossil fuel industry in donations to his campaign and coffers, and who also thanks his personal fortune close thanks to investment in coal.
Yep. I mean, they funded letterhead to send the oil companies strongly worded letters.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what?
So zero punitive policies to wind down old stuff. Okay, in August, when it seemed like Democrats might be able to push something through, ha ha, Lucy football. Okay, corporate America launching a massive lobbying blitz to kill key parts. Why? Why does it matter? Why? How can they? It's because of the money. We've got to get the money out. My goodness.
Follow the money, Lebowski.
Over the ensuing weeks and months, that corporate investment to blitz lawmakers has clearly paid off. John Queally is another one of the really good writers over at CommonDreams. Again, I think that pound for pound, they might be the best writing team out there. They're really, really good. From person to person, I can name 6 or 8 people who are absolutely top notch, and I love this website. Again, they're very optimistic, and I love that they're optimistic, but excellent group of writers. Please support them if you can. They run completely on user funding as well. Jake Johnson,
Yep.
Julia Conley, Jessica Corbett, Brett Wilkins. Again, I can name these people by name because I share their stories almost on a daily basis. CommonDreams is one of the most featured publications. And actually, I'm going to introduce something starting next week. It's going to be, we're going to award the who the publication of the month and who the streamer of the month that appeared the most in the top articles on leftists.today. And because I've been kind of documenting that and keeping track of who's doing what and who's in the lead, and it'll just be interesting to see who makes the most appearances and if they're consistently doing that over time and how that changes.